This is our March fundraiser, and during that time we go on air and ask our listeners to donate to St. Louis Public Radio. And we do a little March Madness competition. Our pitchers will compete to see who can do the best pitches. It's pretty great because you get a trophy and you're first in line for the microwave for a whole year.
Well, Chad, it's finally here, our March 2024 Fund Drive competition. I never thought we'd get to this day.
I know, right? It feels like it was just yesterday that we actually had our last drive. But let's take a look right now at the opening ceremonies that we had earlier.
Here we are with the parade of stations, Fred Ehrlich with the flag bearer duties. Good to see Fred once again.
And there's last year's winner, Jason Rosenbaum, in that gold jacket right there.
Yeah, that gold jacket shows that title really went to his head.
Oh, the lighting of the mic. I love this.
Always a special moment.
And the playing of the National Public Radio Anthem. You can really see the emotion in the stadium right now. That was so beautiful. I mean, it really gets me every time seeing the emotion on their faces.
But a little more subdued than previous parade of stations for other competitions. Let's hope that the enthusiasm elevates as we get into the matches. And let's go to our first one now, featuring Elaine Cha and Jonathan All. This is expected to be tight.
Ooh.
Be a hero for St. Louis Public Radio right now.
Wow, really powerful performance from All right.
Jonathan is bringing it. Wow. He's not letting up either. Look at him go, go, go.
Just consistent.
News, more conversations.
He's a veteran, no question, no question.
Absolutely.
Make your generous gift at STLPR.org.
Let's see what Elaine brings to the table.
Independent journalism.
I think she's a fan of independent journalism.
Really? What makes you say that?
Independent journalism.
Well, she tends to get stuck on her hooks.
Well, it looks like this match will go into overtime.
We'll be back to Elaine and Jonathan in just a bit, but let's check in on a match between last year's champion Jason Rosenbaum and heavy hitter Rachel Lippman.
We're asking you to start a monthly contribution of $10 or $15.
All right, Rachel is really delivering right now. I think it's a solid start for her, to be honest with you.
Well, we knew she would bring it today, and she's leaving nothing on that table.
Received an urgent bulletin that a generous donor is going to match.
Whoa, Rosenbaum coming in with the donor match.
Dogecoin for Dogecoin up to 3.
Did he just say Dogecoin?
Oh,
Big mistake for Jason.
big era.
And Lippman's jumping in. She sees the moment, she's capitalizing on it.
Absolutely. That's what you've got to do at these games.
And look at the disappointment on Jason's face. Stunning development.
Dogecoin donations. However, we are willing to match your donations dollar for dollar at STLPR or by calling 314-516-4000.
Lippman clearly knows she's won the round as we head into halftime.
Let's go and see how it's going with Rod Milam and Laura Hamden. That's been an exciting match to pay attention to.
We're going to turn your money into more of the programs and news stories that you listen to on
Now, Milam is known around town for his distinct vocals.
Very, very deep voice, using it to the best of his ability today.
Important because I lived in Japan for a while, and it was really important to know.
Oh, looks like there's a flag on the play.
Well, let's see what we got here. Milam is disputing it.
You know, it might be about the off-topic, out-of-bounds Japan comment.
Well, now it's a review. It's going to VAR.
I lived in Japan for a while, and it was.
Oh, call is upheld.
And Rod is not going to be happy. Oh, wow, and a yellow card. Oh, what a disappointing finish to his season.
Whew. Now, that was a wild game-ending foul from Milam. Congrats to Hamden, though, who really came through and really persevered.
Milam has a history in the biggest moments of going off course. It's unfortunate that it happened again today, but not really much of a surprise. But now, let's revisit the Cha versus All match, which is continuing.
Give to keep St. Louis Public Radio.
Wow, it looks like Cha has recovered from her previous mistake.
Call 314-516-4000.
Oh my God, the sleeper hold.
Oh, it is her signature move. A devastating move. All is not coming back. We continue with our March 2024 Fund Drive whip-around. We now go back to the match between defending champion Rosenbaum and Rachel Lippman, where things are heating up.
Stories like that commemoration of Milli Vanilli's tragic performance at the Duck Room, they remind us of how fragile life can be.
It looks like Rosenbaum may be losing steam right here.
Hi, I'm Jason Rosenbaum.
Time out. Jason, more energy. We need urgency here. We need urgency. And you are Jason Rosenbaum.
I'm Jason Rosenbaum. I'm Jason Rosenbaum. I'm Jason Rosenbaum.
You bet your Ira Glass you are.
And I'm here with Rachel Littman, and this is our March membership drive.
Oh, there it is. It did kick in, and Jason seems to be back on track now.
It adds up. St. Louis Public
Rachel
Radio
is fighting
is
back right now,
monthly
coming with a counter.
contribution
Rosenbaum looks a little
$20.
worried. Oh, what's this?
Oh no, it looks like Lippman has been called in to cover another Board of Aldermen meeting.
A stunning turn of events for Rosenbaum. Let's go to our on-field reporter, Sarah.
Jason, what a game. What a match. What a moment. What was going through your mind in those last 10 minutes?
Well, I'm the son of 2 advertising majors and the grandson of at least 3 retailers. And you could say that I was born to be a baller for the public radio dollar. And the only thing that's on my mind right now is STLPR.org and 314-516-4000. Everything else is secondary, and the only thing that I want is to be the champion.
Whew. Now, Wayne, there were so many exciting matches throughout this drive. I was really looking at the Brian v. Brian one, and I did not expect Brian to come through and usurp Brian. That was quite the surprise.
Smart Money in Vegas was on Brian.
Oh, absolutely. Not me, though. And I know that you've been following the Battle of the Hyphens. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Really anticipated match between Marissa Ann Lewis-Thompson and Cristina Fletes-Mach. It ended quickly when Fletes-Mach stumbled over her name right out of the gate. Been there, done that.
Happens to all of us.
Now, our final match, and this is a surprise. Defending champ Jason Rosenbaum versus undrafted rookie Lucretia Wembley.
I got to tell you, I've been very excited about this one.
You've never had to sit through commercials to get the news and information you need on St. Louis Public Radio, and that's
all right. You can see Rosenbaum is confident now.
If you've never given money to St. Louis Public Radio, consider making your first
All right,
gift
we got
today.
Lucretia. She looks
And if you donate
unfazed.
now, you'll get one of our limited edition STLPR short sleeve pants.
Oh no, she did not just drop the limited edition short sleeve pants.
It looks like she did, and Rosenbaum appears to be rocked. He's struggling to come back. He's going to need a Hail Mary Edwards to return. Can he pull this off? He is on the ropes.
Did she just give out her personal cell phone number?
This could be the opening Rosenbaum needs to defend the title.
Whew, wow, Wayne, that was crazy. You know, we have not seen an era like that where you give out your personal cell phone number since Brian Heffernan did that twice in 2022.
I remember that well, but today, nerves from the rookie. Maybe this moment is too big for her.
This drive ends tomorrow.
Rosenbaum may have what it takes to win gold once again. What's this?
An injury on the field? Rosenbaum has been known to overdo the karaoke.
Today at St. Louis Public Radio.
Well, speaking of karaoke, now what do we have here?
What a set of pipes.
Now that is an unbelievable finish for Wembley.
Wow, and the winner, the rookie, Wembley, in a big upset.
Whoa, that was insane, incredible. I did not expect a win from the rookie Lucretia Wembley to come through with that and her voice, the power. I just did not expect that.
She definitely won this. This was not a case of Rosenbaum just losing it. She took it away from him, but it also shows that maybe Jason in his off-season training was not up to the level of last year. We'll see where it goes next year. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. I'm just getting word that we have a late upset entry into this March 2024 Fund Drive competition. Let's see what's going on.
And the winner is Dog.
Well, there's no argument there. Look at that face. Look at that tongue. And all decked out in the official STLPR bandana.